For level 5, we're going to build an integer calculator. So we're going to start like we have in the past with hashtag include can get the cursor to move on to the next line, okay? In addition to this, I would like to do more than just the sum. We can also do some other basic integer things, like we can subtract them. In English, we call that not the sum, but the difference. We'll go over here and change this to difference of the two numbers. What else can we do? We can do, I think of the four basic functions you have on a calculator, which would be sum, difference, the product, which means multiply, and then the last one we're going to do, notice multiply, I used a star. I didn't just put them one next to each other. That would be a no-no. And the last thing I'm going to put down here is divide. So the division would be the quotient. All right, so we got some fancy math words, but all that to say this. Now, when we run this, we're going to see if it does the math appropriately. So we're going to use some basic numbers. I'm going to use 5 and 2. So before we run this, we're going to do one little change. We're going to go ahead, and this is a safety measure on my part. I like to put a no spaces when I'm doing math, okay? It's one of those superstition things. A lot of times the math will still come out okay, but it's one of those personal preferences. Now, oddly enough, it's just a behavior I use because you notice I use spaces in a lot of places where it would run fine if I didn't put spaces here. But here I like to put spaces to keep it organized, but when I do math, I like no spaces. It's just a habit. I have a degree in mathematics, and I guess it's something that held off from doing all the math by hand or something along those lines. So now that we have it, plus, minus, multiply, and divide, we're going to go ahead and build it. And I want to show you a couple features with Visual Studio. You can build solution going to the build menu. You don't always just have to press the play. And you notice it built pretty quick, but it didn't pop up and run. The other thing you do is we've been running it just by pressing this play button a lot, and that starts debugging. So it starts a bunch of stuff on the right side that actually slows it down a little bit. So what we can do is start it without debugging, and the shortcut is Control F5. But we start it without debugging, and it pops up a lot quicker. It behaves more or less exactly the same. So when I use the 5 and 2 that I want to use, 5 and 2, you're going to see that it came out with the sum of two numbers is 7. That's true. The difference, subtraction, is 3. Product is 10. But then you're going to notice something really weird. It says the quotient of the two numbers is 2. In other words, when it divided, it only got 2. And this is where you really want to be careful with integers. Because when you do math with two integers, you don't get a decimal answer. You get an integer. In other words, if you divide 5 by 2, then you end up with 2.5 or 2 with a remainder. So when you do integer division, it leaves off the remainder. So we're going to do a couple things to clean it up. We've got here I didn't have what I wanted here, so I'm going to space these out. I noticed when I ran it, those weren't spaced right. And the next thing I want to do is I want to take this, but I want to add the remainder. So if we don't have a remainder, it should come out just fine. But when we have something like 5 and 2, we want to say the remainder is 1. There's a remainder there. I'm going to go ahead and run this. Quotient of the two numbers with a remainder of, and then we'll go ahead and put the remainder. But the remainder is not just division. The remainder is actually, because the division will just give us a division. So the remainder is actually going to be using what's called modular arithmetic. And we use the little percent symbol in C++. What this means is going to give me the remainder. So if I do 10 remainder 7, 10 remainder 7 is going to give me the remainder of 3 because it divides in 1 remainder 3. All right, so we're going to do 10 and 7 as our two numbers and see what comes up. So I'm going to use my short keys by doing Control, Shift, and B to build it. And now it's built. Now I'm going to do Control F5. Give me a number. I'm going to do 10 is my first number. My second number is 7. It says adds up at 17, subtracts to 3, multiplies to 70, divides to 1 with a remainder of 3. Isn't that kind of cool?